Okay, so I got to go potty, and we are back live again. We'll go ahead and go through today. We got a news straddle in 45 minutes. I'm trying to think if else. What's it on? It is a USD, so we'll trade it GBP USD and Euro USD. So I'll be getting ready for that here in a second. Again, it's a non-mover, but just in case, and so you can see how a straddle works. So we'll just so you've got it ready, file. I'm going to need those two for the EA that I run. We'll close them for now, actually. We don't need them open. We'll come back to that, because I'm going to set up the EA so it can do the straddle for me. That way, if there is a move. We'll do a tight straddle. We'll do like 7 pips, just to see. Should be interesting. We'll set it at about a minute out. Alright, so do we have questions or anything, guys? Remember, even though summer's over, we're still not quite there. Look at the euro. It's kind of flat. UJ is, it's not flat, but it's not moving. It's just kind of ucky. This is UJ also, so we got a range. We can take a look at it on the bin side of things. AUD USD has been moving down. Let's zoom out a little bit. AUD USD might be one to watch. Unfortunately, there was a setup right here, and I missed it, but look at when this was. This was 30 minutes, 35, 40, 41, I'd say 45, 50. Yeah, it was way before. I was snoring my ass off when there was that move, and for this move I was snoring my ass off. Now we have a potential pullback right here, and then a drop, but we'll check that out later. It's previous weekly highs where it's holding, so I'd say maybe if it closes below that we could jump in real quick, but we will see. We got the bell in 15 minutes, so that kind of puts a hold on everything. US bell, that means ding ding, the bell is going to ring, the market officially opens. We're in pre-trading right now. I'm going to be covering a lot of the basics because we do have some new people in the group. Summer's over, so I'm back to my schedule of doing webinars, everything, answering questions, all that bullshit. So if I say something and you don't know what it is, ask a question. There's no way you're going to freaking learn. We got one guy who signed up, was a little bit frustrated because he signed up on Friday, but then it was the weekend plus a holiday for me. Not much I can do there. Just so you know, my schedule. Fridays, chart review days. You send me charts, I will review them live Fridays for you, so you get a recording of it. Whether it is a... I don't give a shit what the trade is. If you're in my group and you send me a trade, I'll review it. If it's on Niche chart, if it's using TAPFX, if it's using Trading Access for binary, send it, we review it. It's the only way you're going to learn. If you don't send me charts, you're not going to learn anything. This is a waste of your damn time. It's a waste of my damn time. So get the charts to me, guys. I know that summer's almost over for chart-wise, so let's start getting back in the habit of asking questions and sending charts in. The signal group I'll cover with everyone else. We finally got all the issues worked out with that. We just need a couple trades to test. Our first one will be tonight. So make sure tonight, if you're in the signals group, you are on. We have AUD, GDP, QQ. It is gross domestic product. Gross domestic product for AUD. That is gonna. It's an expected mover, whereas in the PMI that's coming up in 9 is not an expected mover. Let's see. I don't have a news indicator, I believe, on here. Do I? No, I don't. So let's get a news indicator on here so I don't forget. I'm still kind of recovering from my lovely kitty sleeping on my keyboard and deleting every damn thing. No. Literally killed my... I mean, out of all the luck, he killed my roaming profile, so I just basically I set up a new user and reloaded everything. True. If you're using NewsCal and you're in my group, remember I have the Dropbox link to add invoices to this. We want vertical lines on so we can see when the trade's coming. Down here, sound alarm's true. Alarm 1 is news5.wave. Second release is going to be 10 minutes out. And it's news 10. And basically then your computer says news in 5 minutes, news in 10 minutes. Yippee-ki-yay. I won't finish that. YouTube with their damn... What sucks, YouTube's doing a thing with they've gotten real strict on their stupid terms of service. I could get in trouble now for cussing on my channel. It's stupid. I mean, I don't even got that... I may have a few hundred people all together on the damn thing, but they've gotten ridiculous with their terms and conditions. Some of the major YouTube guys have gotten hit, and they've done shit to them. So I gotta kind of be careful. So if I'm cussing, tell me to shut up. I don't want to get in trouble on my channel. Alright, so let's run through real quick. One of the things, guys, if you're on the TAPFX, this is even though I'm using Itchy because someone asked me to use Itchy today. I'll probably use it all week for them if they want. Let me know if you want me to use it more than one day. Just Skype me. When we see these big candles like this, these are all 15-minute candles. Everything over this second middle line, it took 15 minutes or more to form. So this is Euro USD, so we know we've had a very slow-moving market. To move 3 pips on this candle, it took damn near... It took 30 minutes for this candle to form. So this candle right here took 30 minutes to form 3 pips, and it actually only moved about 5.4 pips in 30 minutes. That's our first hint. So Rinko time can be a really good tool for you guys. Just make sure you use it. Average candle size, let's look down here. We are below 2 on everything, so we're in a no trade zone there. No trade zone. AUD USD is borderline. We have 2 and everything else. In the long term, it's slowing down. Well, speeding up, kinda. It's 60 and 30-minute candles, 1.75, and then the last 15 candles, 2.07. So it's speeding up. Remember I said if this breaks down, we could possibly take it. Previous weekly high, but we got a previous daily high right below it. Yesterday was a holiday, so I'm not going to put much weight in that. Yes, I've had a lot of coffee. I am talking fast today. Sorry if I'm talking too fast, let me know. So we'll wait for a breakdown here. Hell, for the hell of it, let's use a little indicator. Y'all should remember this one. It's called TA Trap. Comes with your binary. Where is it? TA Trap. So let's throw it on there. Enable alert. Pop up. Okay. Let's draw a line. What am I looking for? A break below here. Let's edit that line so it's thinner. So I really don't want to see it too much. And I believe... God, I remember it now. Alert _1. And we'll get an alert if it gets into 1 pip of there, I hope. I think that's what I set it as. Yeah, it's about 2 pips away right now. We could also do it this way, go to trading and do this alert, but I don't like this alert because it doesn't give me a pop-up. It just goes ding, 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 and it's annoying. Plus I like to say it's a trap, like it's Star Wars. So really AUD USD right now is the only one that's within all our parameters to trade. Pip size, average candle movement is there. Let's check GBP real quick. GBP is over it, but it's in the middle of the cloud, and we are flat. If we look at it this way, it's flat. The red line's coming up. There's our news release. Oh, excuse me, I am burping like crazy. So our news release is upcoming. We have 9 minutes to the bell, so even if we did have a trade set up, what are we going to do? We're going to sit on our ass and watch it pass us by. La la la. What a wonderful day, I know. If we have questions, again, guys, hit me up. I'll cover whatever. I did find the educational webinar I did from yesterday. If y'all want to, I know it's an hour, but review it. It covers support and resist, confluence. It also covers higher high, higher lows. Where that led us was talking about a journal and money management, which I guess since I found that and I don't have to redo it, then Friday we'll cover journal money management, and we will cover it for binary and for Forex. Again, guys, can't preach so much. Without that, you can't really know what your metrics are. If you remember if you can name off your 5 trades from last week off the top of your head, do it, and I bet you can't. That's what the journal's for, so you can go back and review. You don't know what your true performance is. Like, my August performance was hell. The only thing that saved my ass in August was news trades. But my journal showed me that. And honestly, this is the second year in a row my August performance has been kind of crappy. So that what that means is next year I probably won't. The only thing I'm going to do next year for July and August is news trades. I'm not even going to attempt to trade, so I'll be in fuck off mode next year. Also be in Pennsylvania if you hadn't heard. Told grandma, got the mother down, the attorney talked to him, and my butt is out of here in June or July, back to home. So that is exciting for me. So far we're boredom. Like I said, we got 7 minutes to the bell. Let me send the video over to the one person who did the request this morning. Right now, look, see, took a little bit over 5 minutes to form this candle. Now this candle is dojiing out, and it's even taking longer to form. So markets right now are kind of slow. Like I said, be patient right now, guys. We're going to have some good days, off days, and then it's going to start being more good days and bad days. Right now, we're still more bad days than good days. So be patient. Don't jump the gun. Don't force the trades. Okay, let me get this. No, that's the wrong one. Shit. Share. Nah. God damn, how do I keep turning caps on? Just for you, sir. Alright, back to the bullshit. Let's talk a little bit about this upcoming week and what we got going on then, since it's boring right now, 8:24. So we got GDP. Let me get this up so I can move it over here, and we'll see what you don't need to see that one. Alright, GDP. This one is a mover. Not a mover. Don't care about these two. We'll straddle this one for the hell of it. I'm not going to be on too long today because we don't got too much going on, and markets do look a little flat. We'll see after the U.S. Open. If things do move, then we'll jump. Next, we got GDP, manufacturing production, 330. If we go down, GDP, manufacturing production. That is a good one. It's about I give it a 3-star, so we do have a mover. There will be a straddle on this. It's going to be for the guys in the signal group. This is going to be a fully automated straddle. I'll be asleep when this runs, but it will be straddled. Next, GBP. I keep saying GDP. God damn. This one's inflation report hearings. It is a no mover. Not too concerned about it. CAD BOC statement. That one isn't really a mover either. Overnight rate. Not much there. And the Ivy, nothing. We're going to straddle it again so I can do videos. I am going to try and straddle everything. We do have an FOMC speech at 9. Like I said, we got a bunch of shit coming out at 9, so we might get a little bit of move. We'll straddle USD CAD on that one. Then at night, we got AUD trade balance. That is a barely mover, so there will be another straddle then. But it will move a little bit. We'll probably do a really tight straddle on it since now I can control the straddles a lot better. Up next, what do we got? Okay, so that's September 7th. That's Wednesday. Thursday, we're looking at Euro minimum bid rate. Don't believe that's a mover. Some of these I got to update from my other spreadsheet. We do have an EC 730 we're going to straddle because we have USD unemployment claims. Now, they're probably not going to move too much, but we got a big combination of things, including the ECB press conference. So we'll straddle that and hope we'll do a little bit bigger straddle on that. Crude oil inventories. We're going to go ahead and straddle USD CAD on those because for some reason oil inventories move price. Not a big one. We're not going for much there. Maybe 7 to 10 pips max. And that covers Thursday. Friday, we're looking at unemployment change on CAD and unemployment rate. The unemployment change is a 4-star. So that's a definite straddle to have set up. So that pretty much covers it for the week. We do have some movers and some duds. At least we don't have all duds this week. And that covers us for the upcoming week on news straddles. So, guys, if you're in the Signal group, make sure you got everything set up. Again, back to the original setup. All you need set up is your little blue screen on one chart. Everything else closed. No EAs running but the Signal receiver. That's all you need. I don't want to hear shit else on there. If you have an EA on there and it closes your trade, tough shit. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not meaning to be rude about it. It's just I jumped onto someone's computer the other day and I saw them running another EA and I was like, you got to take that off. It's going to shut trades. Especially on news trades. I mean, you get such a big movement of like 40 pips. 40 pips, 100 pips, 60 pips. I mean, it doesn't matter. The news trader strategy, in about 30 minutes you're going to see it. The news is for Forex. It's not for binary options, first off, because I see bin day trader in there. I don't know if you just do Forex or bins. I'd signed up for a program a while ago that just basically let me pull the data from the movement on pairs for the first minute of the news release. So what it gives me is like the average movement here, and then I look at the straddle, or I look at if there's a whipsaw on it. I mean, honestly, if you're in binary options and you've been in it for a while, I'd highly recommend starting to learn Forex, especially if you're looking to be a long-term trader. Being a long-term trader with binary options, what country are you in, by chance? IUD never broke down, see? Boo! So there was our alert, and it's just moving up, up, up. So, not a damn thing there. Spanky, spanky. Bin day trader, what country are you in? If you don't mind. La la. Norway. And if I could ask, you don't have to answer, but which binary options broker do you use? I always like to find out these things. And there's a delay, so that's why I go quiet, because he types an answer, then I ask a question, and then I take the trade news. 24 options. Okay, that's a good broker. With Forex, do you have 30 minutes? Because I'm going to start setting up for the trade in 30 minutes. There will be it's not going to move probably, but there will be a trade. Let me find you. I'll find you a link to my news trade so you can see, because the no moving ones are boring. Let me get you the link to the ones that did move. I'm slowly putting for my signals group. I'm putting in every single trade that I take, so that way they can be there. And once I have enough of them up, I can put them on the website. But it's just being patient and learning how to do it. It's the same as anything else. There you go. That's the news trades. You can watch them. Basically, I straddle price, which means I put a buy stop and a sell stop, a buy stop above, a sell stop below, and when it hits one, that opens up the trade, and we let it run. I use a trailing stop, and it stops itself out. If I get a whipsaw, because I'm using a trailing stop, that means it can come right back down and open up a sell to the south. So if it goes north, hits it, and then drops, I'm still covered. I don't know if that link's going to work in this chat, but if it doesn't work, just let me know, man. Today we'll be straddling GBP USD and Euro USD for the piece of crap that's coming out. It's PMI. Like I said 10 times already, it's probably not going to move, but it's good to get it in there so that people can see it. It's ISM non-manufacturing PMI, which is a dud typically. We probably won't say. Okay, cool. Glad the link worked. Yeah, you can watch through there. Some of the hardest ones to trade are NFP. NFP, I wasn't quite ready Friday, and we had an issue where it got stopped out. And that's going to happen. News trading, what I will say, news trading, once you know what you're doing, it's good because you could do news trading for the rest of your life and just stick to news trading, and that's it. You just have to learn how to do it. The thing with news trading is it's a little volatile. You just have to learn how to control it and account for that. You'll be able to see on those trades how volatile it can be. You're gonna always, just like normal trading, you're gonna be getting a loser. With news trading, that your goal is to minimize your loss, because when you do get a win on news trades, it's going to be big. You're going to get 10 up to 80 pips depending on which news release comes out. So you want to minimize your loss on your news trades to, let's say there's a 30 pip potential. It's just like risk reward ratio. I go for 1/3 of the expected move. So if it's going to move 30 pips, if it's expected to spike out 30 pips, I'm looking to pull 10 pips out of that trade. I'm also looking to lose 10 pips, or if I can do it less, 5. Typically, I'm looking to, it's going to be less than 10 pips that I lose. Depending on how the trade moves, that'll probably be a 5 to 7 pip loss, maybe 9 at the worst. If for the bigger trades, that sorry, I'm answering a Skype question. While I'm doing this, guys, I'm going to set up so that I can test for my guys to make sure they're ready to go for this, just in case, if the off chance that it moves, which it most likely won't, like I've said 20 times. The one that's going to move, and if you're up tonight, you're in Norway, so I don't know what your times are, but 9:30 Eastern time, if you want to see one live, that one is probably going to move. It is the AUD GDP. It's 9:30 Eastern, and I'm going to straddle that one. That one will probably pull some pips out of. The one that we're doing today... no, bad, Brian. Okay, so file. Recharge. Sorry, I'm getting set up so that they can receive some stuff from me. And I'll keep answering questions. We'll keep going. The U.S. bell just rang 4 minutes ago. That's why I'm not touching or doing anything. Okay, so if you're in the signal group... If you're in the signal group, I set up we should have heartbeat coming in about 30 seconds, and then I'll go ahead and do a pending order to make sure you're all good. Basically, right now I'm doing pre-prep for the news release. And let me do something also. New folder. And there we go. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to do something real quick because I need to copy something. Open file location, a bitty, copy, paste, and there we go. Okay, cool. If there's any other questions, let me know. I am setting up something real quick. Yes. Okay, we can close that, and I can close that. It's the first day of the week, so I'm just trying to make sure everyone's set up correctly. They're getting their pending orders. If you don't know what I mean, it's okay. How many points do you have on the pending orders to both north and south just before the release? It really depends on the report. Today's I'll probably do like 7, maybe 8, because it's an expected non-mover. Like NFP, 20 to 25, FOMC, 15 to 20. Unemployment claims, 7 to 10. It just really varies all over the damn place. Here, cancel you for a second. I'm going to move you over to the other side while I'm setting that up so y'all don't have to see it. I have a little spreadsheet that I use. God damn, now it's not even on this computer. Let's see, Dropbox. Let me see if I can get to it, because my cat deleted half of my files the other day, so I'm having to jump back into a backup drive to get everything. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can find the spreadsheet. Users, Brian. No, that's the wrong person. documents. I think it's in there. Maybe not. Thought it was. I'll find. Basically, I have a spreadsheet that I use that I've been keeping track of the average pip movements, and that's what I do. Sorry, I'm not quite prepared for all those questions because, again, I have to move that over there. Now, what I do use to determine, I use this because it tells me the ones that actually move. Statistically, these move almost every time there's a release, so that's how I determine which ones I'm going to be trading and ignoring. I straddle them all. I mean, there's always a chance you get some crazy fucking news or crazy... Oops, I'm trying not to cuss because of YouTube's stupid-ass new terms and conditions. Because they'll ding you for cussing now. It's ridiculous. Hopefully, the bigger YouTubers that are screaming about it will get it fixed, and I can be back to cussing in my own damn channel because it's mine. Even though it's, well, it's theirs, but it's mine. Whatever. Sorry, I'm babbling. It aggravates me. Where was I? I went off on a freaking rant. Okay, we got 20 minutes to that news release. Let me hurry up and do what I was doing over on the other side. What is it? 507. Okay. But if you have questions, keep going. I'm just doing something real quick. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, almost done. Alright, so we're going to be straddling Euro USD. No, I don't want to do a buy order, you dumb son of a bitches. Today, just in case it moves, we're going to be straddling Euro USD and GBP USD. I do my straddles on a 1-minute chart with Renko. So I need to get up my Renko charts for the straddle. Be just a moment. 20. False. True. And we'll go with 3-3. Save. To build. Be a second. I'm setting up for the trade. Takes a bit. Morning, Jason. Alright, M33 file. Again, this one's a dud, so it's kind of a waste, but this is what I go through to set it up. Alright, we're set up for news there. Get rid of that one for now. Euro USD. But if you have questions, hit it up. Again, the one that's actually going to move is probably the tonight at 8:30. This one, about 100% sure it's a dud, but for the hell of it, we'll do it. And then we'll be back to the normal Q&A bullshit. There's a red line, that is the news. We can get rid of that, I don't need it on this chart. And file, open offline, EUR, USD. Where are you, you little bitch? Template. News. Okay, so now my two charts are set up for news. You like your little indicator, Jason? It's still there. I used the shit out of it. Thank you. Okay, so we'll run the other end. Let's... I'm doing some stuff on the other screen, so give me a few. Boop, beep, boop. Red. Okay. And file, open data folder. Alright, almost done. Expert advisors enable. Allow DOL. Okay. Sorry, I'm not on my screen. I'm on a different one. Doing something. Modify. I can't see chat either at the second. Let's see. We'll check chat real quick. Compile. That way that's done. Cool. What I'm doing right now, Jason, is just going to be a news straddle. I doubt it's going to move. It's a PMI. Doesn't have any expected bump. But I'm just doing it. For the summer, I've mainly been focusing on news trades. I mean, the markets have been so goddamn flat. It's just made me... I actually threw my phone into the wall 3 weeks ago. Destroyed my fucking phone. It was great. I won't get into it too much, but yeah, it was fun. Okay, so let's get this little bitch on here. Points gap, we'll do 150, 80, 15. We'll do 200. Disable, disable. I'm going to put this out so you can see the pending go in about a minute before. Just as a test. On Euro, I'll have it pop up right now. And 5, I think everything's good. News, I'm going to call it news dud. My fucking cat, Jason, was sleeping on my keyboard, and somehow to anything it could delete, it deleted my roaming profile. So I had to use recover and get everything back, but that doesn't put it back in the spots where it was deleted from. It's a pain in the ass. Give me 1 sec. Let me get some information from one of the guys in my group, because his FXCM account still isn't live, so I gotta get him his point of contact. Oh my god, the new Outlook sucks. They redid it. Trying to make it pretty or whatever. It looks like shit and it's even slower. We got about, 14 minutes till the news. Again, like I said, it's probably going to be a no move. Oh my god, just let me copy it. La la la. Okay, so back to here. Yeah, it was weird. Out of all things, he got the roaming profile. It was it was weird because I came in and like my folders didn't work, and I was like, dude, I got a fucking virus. But then I remember the cat was on the keyboard, and I went and looked, and my roaming profile was completely shot to hell. I was like, what the fuck? I went to the recycle bin. I guess because it was so big, it just skipped over it completely. I was pissed, man. My daughter got scared because I was screaming at the cat so much. I literally wanted to kill the goddamn cat. Okay, let's close this. We don't have junk on here. We're going to go Euro USD. Where the hell did GBP go? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we're set. Those are the two we're going to be straddling. Let me finish setup on this end. I got GBP set up, and next we're going to do... You son of a bitch, wrong time frame. Wrong time frame. Template, save, dud. And template, dud. For Euro, just for the hell of it, I'm going to put it out so that they can get a pending. Yeah, I've been locking the PC when I get up now too, but oh, dude, I literally, when my ex-wife cheated on me, I didn't get as mad as I was when the cat did that. I got 10 minutes to go, so 60 times 10 is 600. Let me do something real quick. This is Euro USD, F7. We'll put this at 600. To make sure that we are all good to go. Okay, so you might not have noticed it, but up here and down here, because I put it for 5 minutes out on this one, GBP it's not there yet, but this is the beginning of the straddle. It's way out there because I don't want it to get tagged by anything. But we still got 10 minutes till the news. But that's the beginning of the straddle. The first thing you want to do is you just get your orders in. So what I have is, this is a buy stop and a sell stop. If price hits this, it sells. If price hits this, it buys. Again, this is a dud, so if I say again, someone beat me. And we got 9 minutes. This is the boring shit, but I mean, news trades are nice because, like, during the summer, I literally got my ass handed me in August with scalping. The news trades kept me alive quite a bit. I didn't make what I should have, but at least I didn't lose money at all. Now, for people in the signal groups, we had some shit fucking issues. I guess we got 9 minutes left. If you're coming back because the summer's over and you're in the signal group, one of the things we did is everyone's moved to FXCM because they're pretty much international. The issue we're having is, like, people were using core liquidity markets. When news hit, we were getting a 40 pip spread on them, and I was getting a 3 to 5 pip spread. It was across the board, all different spreads, so the results we were getting, some people were making more money than me, some people were making less, and some were losing money. Like the core liquidity markets guy was losing money every trade because the spread was out the fucking window. The other thing I noticed, if you use Trader's Way, before the summer, the news gaps, there's a little bit of a gap sometimes when news pops, kind of like the opening gap for the weekend. The news gap with Trader's Way got huge. We were seeing 15 to 20 pip gaps, and if I had a pending order there, it was screwing it all up, so that was causing an issue. FXCM's gap is very minimal, so officially now we're migrating the entire group over to FXCM so that we can all get about the same spread, about the same pip movement, and that'll basically make things nice and happy for us. August for me was very stressful because I didn't know what to do. I was pushing the EA that we're using way past what it should have been doing. For for the guys that are in the group, all you have to run now, and I expect to see nothing else, is you have MT4 open, one chart open, and your receiver EA open. That is all that needs to be open. Nothing else needs to be open. That way it runs as fast as freaking possible. If it still isn't running as fast as you think it is, let me know. I'll jump onto your MT4 and I'll freaking cling out your MT4 for you. And I'm basically to keep mine running as fast as possible now. Every 2 weeks, instead of cleaning it, I'm just fucking down. I'm installing a new one. It's been a lot better. I just got fed up with the delays and everything. Alright, so let's, we don't need this one. I'm going to set up so you can watch 2 pairs at a time. AUD USD we're not going to be using, so it's going to be minimized. AUD USD minimized. This is also a cute little trick on how to, you can have Windows or MT4 separate your charts for you. If you minimize it, we're keeping Euro USD, GBP USD, and this one's getting minimized. Now I've minimized, all I got to do is click here, and there's the 2 pairs we're trading. We already have the straddle on the one. The other one will appear in about 5 minutes. So it's an easy way if you want to monitor 2 pairs. All this for a dud, but I want everyone to be able to see the process because a lot of people have been asking me about it. Let me move the offset here. I don't like how this is going to run straight up into that. See how price is already jumping like freaking insanely? That's why these straddles are way the hell off, because when price jumps like that, it can cause some serious freaking issues. Because if I was straddling this manually, I'd have to be moving these every couple seconds to keep it within my straddle. 6 minutes. I'm doing Skype just because no one wants to get off it. Skype for me has turned into a nightmare. I'm having to use the web version of Skype, the beta. If I open up the desktop Skype, it freaking doesn't even, I can't send messages anymore. I've uninstalled it, reinstalled it. I'll type it in and then it just spins and spins and spins for fucking ever. Skype has turned into a nightmare, but not a lot of people want to get off it. Sorry. I got up at 5. I'm trying to get back into my normal routine. Let's see. Other than that, Grandma's covering me on news days. Like on Friday, there's a 7:30 news, so she's taking my daughter to school. When I move back to Pennsylvania, that won't be such a big issue. Oh, Jason, that's something that happened. I am good to move back home. I'm going to be moving back home in June or July, so yay for me. Mommy wasn't too happy. But basically my attorney was really threatening with her. Not in a bad way, just pointing out everything she's done wrong and saying, look, if we'll go after you for child support. Oh, God. Give me a sec. Let me try something real quick for someone. Okay, GBP isn't straddled yet. Let's check Euro. I gotta do something real quick for someone. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, so back to where we were. Nowhere. Yeah, man, enjoy. Alright, so we got 2 minutes. Again, this is a dud, so it's kind of sitting around for a lot of nothing. If it moves, I'll be very, very surprised. On the left here, you'll see the order come in here in a second, the pendings. Now, right when news hits, just in case. I go quiet. I'll be staring at charts, just in case, so there'll be no Q&A until 10 seconds after news hits. Typically, that's about all it takes, is about 10 seconds. These trades last 10, 15 seconds at the most. Every now and then you'll get one that goes about 30 seconds, because we're looking for quick in and outs. We're trying to grab the move off the 1 minute, the first candle after the news release. There's our pending for a cable. It's in now, you can see. Now, that's not its final spot. Let's see. Come on, you little bastard, load up. Let's close you, because I know you suck ass. Close you. Close you. That's not opening. Here in a second, you're going to see them move. And I'm going to be quiet and get my other chart up so I can monitor this from my end. I'll be talking still, but that's about it. There we go. 5 seconds till news. And I'm not really liking that one, so we will... I'm manually closing these because I didn't really like the move. It was unexpected and it was small. So I got out of those. This wasn't one that I was expecting. But you can see what happens. The move was too slow for me on that. On a 0.1 lot size, it was total of about $8 profit. It was that simple. Okay, let me close down. The other pending orders should be gone. You noticed as it moved up, as soon as I have it set up so that 5 seconds afterwards, the sell stops disappeared. You see how this stalled out? This again didn't have very much momentum. That's why I was like, no. So that was pretty much it. I mean, you just have to magnify that to a bigger one for how it works most of the time. Okay, so let's get our charts back to normal. Let me get them in order. See, that was the move, and here we can see the trade real quick. Let me do this. I think I have it. Market, trend, oscillators, volume, example. Oh shit, I don't. Let me go to the marketplace real quick. Market indicators. I don't believe I didn't put this. Well, it's a new install, that's why. Free orders. Download. I'll show you the trades real quick. Again, this was a dud one, so I was only looking for 5 to 10 pips because it typically doesn't move. Okay, so examples, no. Orders indicator. Let's take a look at the trade, common inputs, we are good. Blah. And let's mark it up. Let's switch to these. And zoom in. Tiny little move. Our straddle was about here. This is where our straddle was, so price had to move up. This was the news candle right here. So from news candle up, there we go, and it took that and then it bailed out. So it was just a quick in and out. very, very quick. You see the red line was news? This is the news, and there we go. Let's take a look at Euro. Euro was a much smaller one. Orders. Okay. Orders was very small. I got out of it because I didn't like the way it looked, so it was only 2 pips. So altogether we got, out of a dud, we got 9 pips, which is real quick. Like I said, this wasn't an expected move. 9 pips for me is fine. That was a quick, easy in and out with almost 0 chance of loss. Now for the bigger moves, those are a lot easier. I know that sounds weird. Bigger moves are faster and they just spike up. By the time I get a chance to respond, I'm typically 10 to 15 pips in profit. If there's any questions on what we just did, I got to get everything set back up right. So template, Rinko, where were we? We'll build off. And let's close this one because our news trade is over. File, open offline. We're going for a 33, I believe. GBP. I'm loading back up my normal charts for scalping. And template. What were we doing? Alright, we're loaded up. Wait. Let's try this. This is the one that they wanted me to use today. This is a buy request setup, so la la. Okay, Euro USD 30. Ay shit, did I load the wrong one? Yeah, I did. Sorry. GBP USD, which one was it? M9. Duh. God, I'm an idiot. After this, gonna take a quick 3-minute break. Grab me a cup of coffee. If you have questions, you can fucking hit me up. And there I go cussing again. Volume. My god, I just can't keep my mouth shut today. So Euro USD needs to go. Goodbye to you. Euro USD M1. Let's do template. Build wrinkle off. I'm going to open up the 9. EU. Yeah, I talk to myself when I do this. It's the only way I keep sane. You work by yourself for 5 years and see how you come out. Okay, so we're all set back up. That was the news move right here. You can see all these candles took less than a minute to pop. That would have gotten us about the same. Like I said, I didn't want to mess around with that one too much. I try and control the risk, so it's very strict. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I hate to do it, but I'm going to stop the recording, the streaming, for about 3 to 5 minutes. That way I know that this was the end of the news, and then I'll have a third one. So I will be back. If you have, actually, I'll just go ahead and let it run. I can cut it out. What was I going to say? If you have questions, go ahead and hit me up. Don't know what we're going to cover now. It's 9:06 my time, but I will be back in a minute. Okay, guys? Alright, I got coffee, so we're good there. Boy. You can see it's already, that little slight news burst is already dying out right here. It's like, I'm tired. Let's see, charts aren't in order. Let me get them in order. And most likely what we'll see is it's slowly going to drop back down to about where the news release was. Wow, UJ dropped quite a bit. Maybe next time I'll straddle UJ too. I'll do 3 straddles. So where were we? No questions. If today looks boring, we'll be ending it early so we can go. If you notice, we're getting a little bit of consolidation up here on the weekly high, daily high. It's the beginning of the week and the daily, so this is more current market conditions. It might bust through it, but it's holding a little bit. The previous daily high was more of an institutional level, and you can see it came through, pulled back, and then kept moving up. So we had a higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high, and then consolidation. So we want to stay out for a bit there. That's euro. Let me get it back to where it needs to be. My charts are all out of order. Sorry, I'm picky because I run my charts and I don't use my mouse to flip through them. I use the keyboard like this. So we can see the same pattern on all of them. Spiked up, dropped down. Spiked up, consolidated. Spike down, consolidate. And spike up, consolidate. So right now we're in a no-go zone. We don't know what the market's going to do. And basically orders are building up and then they're going to side direction in a bit. Tomorrow, do we have news tomorrow? I keep forgetting. Tomorrow we'll probably look at some bins too. Today was a newsy day. Well, it wasn't going to be, but it turned into one because I was planning on switching to bins right now. 3:30 GBP in the morning. That'll be strictly automated, so I won't be up for it, but it is going to take it. Inflation report at 8:15 is a dud, and then the BOC overnight, the 9 o'clock one is probably going to be a mover, but it's going to be a funky one. So from 7:30 till about 9, I might be looking at bins. We'll see what the markets look like. The problem we're having, and still, if we look, let's take a look at GBP and zoom out a bit. Getting extended periods of flat still, move, then flat, move, and then flat, and then news hit. These flat periods at most we're getting, that was a 20 pip range, so it wasn't too bad, so things are improving. Right now our average candle size is offset by news, so I'm not really believing this, but I can see with my eyes it's consolidation. So we need to let these settle back down so we can get an accurate, I guess you could say, read on the average candle size. And the guy you saw, Jason, he's the one who helped me out with one of the indicators for the news straddles. That shows me my straddle where it should be, in case there's a problem with the EA. It gives me an about of how many pips above and below price that I'm looking at. I also use it for scalping to identify targets and to look back at support and resistance. I don't have it on right now because it mucks up the charts. Trying to think. I mean, right now, like I said, holding pattern because of exhaustion from news. So Trying to decide if this is a good time to end it. How about we'll take 5 minutes? I'll babble. If there's questions, we'll ask them. If not, same place, same time tomorrow, and we'll be on. Again, till summer's over, I'm not going to be doing much scalping. Before news hit, almost all the pairs, average candle size was below the acceptable level for me. It was all below 2 pips. I don't want to, when I get into a trade, I want to be able to get in and out real quick. So if the average candle size is below 2 pips, I stay out. If the average candle size is below 2 pips for bins, I also stay out, because that means the candle, I might take, let's say the candle's moving up and I take a sell. That means I have less than an average of 2 pips movement to deal with there. So I like to see it above 2 pips before I jump into any trades. Which, when summer's over, typically we'll see 3 to 5 pip candles average. That's what we're looking for, because, I mean, it just gives you a little bit of an edge on placing trades. Because, you know, sometimes you'll get into a trade and it just dies out the next candle. It doesn't move anywhere. It drops like maybe 1 pipette, and then the broker gives you a, no, you didn't win. I avoid that by using the average candle size. What this is down here is the average candle size. This is the M1 average of 60 candles, M1 average of 30 candles, M1 average of 15 candles. So over the last 60 candles, they've moved an average of 3 pips. Now, taking news into effect, that's where it should be without news. That's where I'd normally be looking for it without news. So the average pip size is tiny, and it's just, that's too much risk for me. Probably just freaking update the website so I can start getting the signals information on there. Give me something to do today. So, other than that, again, don't forget, 9:30 Eastern, there'll be a straddle that is going to move. And then 3:30 in the morning my time, or 4:30 in the morning tomorrow morning Eastern time, there'll be a second one. Both those are expected to move. The one tonight will be streamed. The 3:30 won't. It's going to be an automated trade. So we broke range right here on AUD USD. Let's look at it from a different perspective. It broke range right here. Our little range consolidation was here. This was our swing high, and it closed above, and we might be getting a move up. Again, though, my concern is I don't know the average candle size for sure. It's hitting monthly high, weekly high. It's pushing those up higher. Do we have anything above it that could stop it? Not in sight, so it might run up a little bit. Again, why am I not jumping on it, though? It's a no-go for me until I can see what those average candle sizes are. And let's go with low here. That's our trailing stop right there, that purple line. This line right here is the trailing stop. And all those candles are moving pretty fast. Almost every single candle except for 1 or 2 have been less than 1 minute to move 3 pips. So it looks good, but like I said, we're right at the end of a news, so. Ugh, sorry, I'm sniffling. Sorry, answering Skype questions. Alright, trying to think. Here, let me post up the webinar. If you're new, this was yesterday's little educational one. It covers some basics like support and resistance, higher high, higher low, confluence, and I don't remember. We were going to do a new straddle yesterday, but I ended up blowing through the information I had first, which was wonderful. Not really. So I'll leave you with this. This is the yesterday's that covered some basics. And I'll give it 3 more minutes for questions. If not, I'm going to be done for a bit. So I'm not seeing no questions. So that's pretty much going to sum it up, guys. Same time tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow. And I think Grandma's taking my daughter to school tomorrow. So I should be on about 7:15 or 8:15 right before the US bell, but that's fine because what I do is I'll review the news, go over everything, like pre-trading prep before we get going. If it's not too ugly, we'll check bins. Again, if the average candle size isn't acceptable, I'm not even going to look at bins. And we'll try out some scalping. We'll see. We're getting a pretty big pullback there. 1, 2, 3, 4 candle pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's getting, looks like weaker. Sorry, I'm talking to myself about the chart. I'm an idiot. I know. Alright guys, so enjoy. That is it for today then. We will pick up tomorrow. Well, we'll pick up tonight, don't forget. 9:30 Eastern or 8:30 my time, we will have a straddle that should move. So you can check out another straddle if you're bored. And that is it for me. Enjoy.